Well, welcome once again to Rocket Parade. Today is March 19th, 1988. It's been a few years since we've had the Rocket Parade series here. About, what would you say, how many years has it been, Jim? I think the last one was in 1976. Is that right?
I can't count that high.
Yes, indeed. Well, here we are. We are on a new rocket range. The last rocket range is no longer. It turned into buildings and it's no longer usable.
Industrial complex.
Yes, it turned into an industrial complex. Well, I see we have the rocket installed and a new launch
By the
platform.
way, that means that you should buy this land because in another 12 years there will be an industrial complex here.
That's right. We're not going to disclose the location of this. Can you explain what we have here, Jim?
Yes, we have a new launch stand today. This is an official launch stand. No longer have the wooden mock-up. The aiming rod, which aims the angle that the rocket will launch, as it's launched, will slide up this wire, which will give it the angle for its trajectory. At the bottom of this, we have the insulating fiber washer, which holds the rocket up off of the metal deflector plate. The deflector plate deflects the blast, and this holds it up off of that so that we don't short the wires as they connect to the burning up wire.
I see. Excellent. Where are the yellow and green clip leads? I don't see
They
them.
haven't been moved out here yet.
I see. So we're not ready yet for the
We
launch.
still have to install the burning up wire, and the ignition leads have to be connected via the red end, or blue and green, whichever color they are.
I see. Now, Mr. Hersey, the man who connects the parachutes, was not able to make the launch today. So what are we going to do about the parachute? Has that been installed?
Yes, the parachute has already been installed, carefully packed according to instructions with talcum powder so that it will not stick to itself.
I see. Perhaps a little bit later you can explain to me how the camera operates, and I see there is a string hanging out, and we'll go through that a little bit later.
Right.
But for right now, it looks like we just have to kind of connect the loose ends here, the yellow and green clip leads, and wait for the wind to die down and try to get a good launch. With me now is Mr. Grimm, one of the Rocketeers here on the project. Mr. Grimm, can you step over here for a second? I want to talk to you about
I'm quite busy right now, but
well, I see, but I thought maybe we could just kind of...
perhaps I can give you about 3 seconds.
About 3 seconds, I see. What are we doing here with this vehicle?
This is the launch recovery vehicle.
I see.
Assuming that something goes up, then this goes sideways to bring it back.
I see. This goes sideways. All right. Very
Hopefully
good.
This doesn't go up or down.
We're in fine shapes. We're in fine
Fine
shapes.
shapes.
Yes. And
Yes.
are you going to ride in the recovery vehicle?
Yes, I'm going to be the camera operator, so we will now have the remote camera can go and actually retrieve the vehicle.
I see. So we will have pictures now from the recovery crew.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yes. I see. Well, if you're going to be in the recovery vehicle, who is going to be operating the launch control console?
I don't know.
I don't know. This hasn't been determined?
No, I don't think so.
I see. Okay.
Probably the head rocketeer, Dr. Stefan, I imagine.
Ah, yes. He can do the countdown and operate the buttons at the same time. Yes. Yes.
I think he's capable of that.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Well, we'll have to find out. Unfortunately, Mr. Hersey is not here today, so we have nobody to attach the parachutes.
Oh, we don't even have the HP-25 then to calculate the altitude.
We can't calculate the altitude, so we don't know what altitude will be reached.
We are hopeful that it will go up, though, and not down. Is that correct?
Yes, the space charge device, I believe, has been connected properly with the ground hooked to the grounding rod.
Excellent. Excellent.
Time will tell. Who is this driving the vehicle here?
This is somebody that we found out in the desert, driving around in his dune buggy.
Step
And we,
around here, would you please?
excuse me, I'm in the shade here.
Is it time for us to go out and get the rocket yet?
We have here Mr.
What's his name?
Bill.
Bill. Mr. Bill. I see. Mr. Bill. And what are you driving here, Bill?
I'm driving the...
Can you turn around and look this way so we can see you on TV, please?
Certainly. I'm driving the latest rocket recovery vehicle.
The latest rocket recovery vehicle, I see.
It's a 1961 VW Bug rocket recovery unit.
I see. It has a special rocket recovery unit package installed.
It has been updated. This
1961 bug rocket?
Bug rocket, but
Or a rocket bug?
rocket bug this is very confusing.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I was going to explain to you what has been installed here for the 88 rocket recovery.
A silver roll bar.
Yes, this is very important because you're out here very close to the rocket going off.
Mr. Graham.
Are we in your way
here?
Holding up that microphone.
Oh, no. We'll hold this right up here. How's
Oh,
this? And
yes.
well, if we happen to have a low launch, it's possible that the rocket could careen off of this and save the camera operator in the back and also the driver.
I see.
Also helps in case the rocket recovery vehicle overturns on rough terrain.
Ah, yes, yes. That could be a problem.
We have the seat belt for the camera crew.
I see. The seatbelt for the camera crew.
However, there's only one half.
I
know
see.
where
The other half seems to
is.
be missing, doesn't it?
Oh, here it is.
How ingenious on the other side. Yes. So who would have
Yeah.
thought of that? Oh, very good.
Padded seats, because it's kind of rough.
Yes.
When you never know where the rocket's going to land.
Yes. Now, do you have to stay on the road with this car, or can you actually go through the bush?
Oh, through the bush, over the bush, around the bush, off the road. This will
Under
go
the bush?
Under the bush.
Under the bush.
We
Well, we're
can-
in fine shapes.
We're in fine shapes. Oh, pardon me. I
Excellent.
just have a
What happened? Your tooth fell out
A
there?
taco chip.
Oh, taco chip. Oh,
my
yes.
lip.
Yes.
Well, it's a fine day for launch, and we're ready here, the recovery crew, and we're looking forward to a great afternoon of rocketry.
Great. Well, that's fine. I was kind of wondering if you do get lost. Now, the rocket may go quite a ways because of the wind we're having today. Do we have any kind of signal set up that you may be able to home in on to get back to?
Yes, if we get lost, I myself will say, "Help!"
I see. I see.
And here's the latest gauges here.
Oh, we have the latest gauges.
This is the fuel gauge here that tells you if you're running out of fuel.
I see.
And over here is the pressure. If there's too much pressure in the unit, this will start to vibrate. And here,
Is that the radio direction finding equipment,
this right here is the Sapphire 1.
which is the latest in radio direction finding?
Absolutely. So this will be able to home in on the rocket.
I see. I notice we have some helicopters and airplanes. Is this of any concern here on this rocket range?
Absolutely not, unless the rocket happens to go that high. Then if there is we could make the headlines.
I see. Well, hopefully this doesn't happen.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bill, for talking to us about the recovery vehicle and your recovery team, and I hope all goes well. I notice the wind is dying down, so perhaps we can actually get this thing in the air.
I certainly hope so.
Thanks again.
Been a pleasure. Well, okay, let's walk over to the 1988 Rocket Parade launch console,
Yes.
as you can see right there now. And let's start from the rocket speed and move to the left.
Well, actually, that would be in reverse of how you actually utilize the launch console. That would be just the opposite. So,
Let's start from the left and go to
yes,
the right.
that would make more sense, I believe. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Here you see we have two blue buttons that are labeled the rehearse launch. Now, to utilize the launch console, one has to push two buttons at one time. This is a safety precaution that has been included so as not to accidentally launch the rocket.
I see.
So, to practice pushing two buttons at once, we installed the rehearse launch sequence here. So to pretend like you're launching, you go through a rehearsal sequence and you push these two buttons, which feel very much like the actual buttons that launch the rocket.
Okay, let me see if I understand this now. If you push one button, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
So you have the rehearsal there to get in the practice mode of pushing two at the same time.
Yes, we do use the two-button method. Now, over here on the other side here, you see, this is the actual ignition start, as it's labeled.
The red buttons
Yes.
for danger.
Yes, indeed. These buttons actually do perform the launch. Once again, you would push both buttons to launch the vehicle. Now, the last button on here is the rocket speed button. You see the rocket has two speeds, Mach 1 and Mach 2. So the idea here is to start with the rocket in the Mach 1 position at launch.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does actually launch, then we will change gears and put the rocket in high gear for Mach 2 operation.
How fast do you reckon that Mach 1 and Mach 2 is?
Well, this should be close to the speed of sound at this point. And Mach 2, of course, would be twice that speed.
Pardon me, I don't know
Yes,
what happened there.
Now, we do have the launch window.
Uh-huh.
The launch window is a device to let us know if it is okay to launch. If you see anything in the window, then you shouldn't launch. If there's nothing in the window, if the window is clear and open, then it is okay to launch. As you see right now, it is okay.
Now, do things go by that window every once in a while that
Yeah,
you have to be looking for?
Something is going by it right now, as you can see right
Seems to be a bug.
A bug, yes. It could be a bug here in the system. We will have to check that out. Well, Mr. Stephan, I see you have the launch vehicle for today. Is that right?
That's correct. This is the brand new camera and launch vehicle that we have. We gave up on the motion camera picture because we had too many problems with it. We're hoping this one will work better.
I see. This is the actual camera then that is going to take the picture.
Yes, it is, right.
It looks very similar to the motion picture camera.
Right, that's correct. The difference is that the film cartridge in here is no longer moving film. It is a single frame film. This is the camera lens in here.
I see. What size film does it take?
110.
Oh, bigger film this time.
That's, if you say so.
I see. I see. And this is the parachute?
This is the parachute. Now, the way this thing works is it has a little trigger string that comes out the back. And when the string is pulled back, it is cocked. This goes through this slot.
I see. Very interesting.
This is shoved into the top of the launch vehicle along with a parachute, which holds it in place. After the vehicle is launched and reached its top of its travel and it starts to turn back down, this will be ejected, which will release the string and snap the shutter.
Hopefully.
That's right. And the picture you get will depend on where this is pointed. So we may make several launches to try to get one where it's pointed in a worthwhile direction that we can.
How do you determine which way it is pointed when the picture is made?
Well, it depends on several things. One is the altitude attained by the rocket. The other is the delay of the rocket engine. Now, the rocket engines come in two versions we have here today.
I see. Version A and version B?
Version A, this is version A, has a delay of 7 seconds. So after the rocket engine has burned out, it waits 7 seconds before it will eject the camera and trigger the snapshot. The other one is a 5-second delay. The difference is that in one case, the 5-second delay is supposed to be aiming in this direction, and the 7-second delay, it should have had another couple seconds to turn and be aiming down.
I see. Does it matter which end is up when it rotates over?
It doesn't matter as to whether or not the camera functions, obviously. It will probably matter as to what kind of a picture we get.
I see, yes. Well, very good. Then we're looking forward to a good launch today if the wind does die down. Do you expect the wind to die down? Has this been determined?
Well, we really need to consult the weatherman on that, but it has been dying down here momentarily, so we hope that we can get a moment's peace when we can launch it, yes.
Now, there's a rumor floating around that there is an antique rocket here. Is there any truth to this rumor?
There is some truth to that indeed. We have a rocket which is quite ancient, used on one of our earlier launches. We hope to be able to resurrect that from the museum and make it functional and launch it today.
Actually fly the old rocket that we saw in the previous rocket parade from 1976, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Well, we'll see what happens, so stick around and we'll actually fire a rocket, hopefully. Well, I see we have a final assembly here of the rocket. Dr. Stephan is hooking up the yellow and green clip leads. He seems to be deciding which end of the rocket to face down towards the ground. Well, actually, the yellow and green clip leads appear to be tangled up from my vantage point. The wind right now is calm, or calmer, and it looks like we're ready to launch. So at any moment now, we should have a launch. The green and yellow clip leads are now being connected. Hopefully the launch console is in the disarm mode, or we may have a big surprise here. Yes, they are both connected now. And Dr. Stephan is about to leave the launch area. Are we ready to go?
All we have to do is push the button.
Good. The wind right now looks to be pretty good.
Yes, I hope that I angled it slightly. I hope that the wind doesn't stop completely, or it will
I see.
go off in the wrong
way.
direction.
Okay, is the recovery crew ready? Yes, the recovery crew now is getting ready.
Okay, are we ready? It's calm.
We're ready.
Okay, your fingers on the button?
Fingers are on the buttons.
Okay,
Mach 2.
Mach 2. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. And there it goes. It's terrific, fantastic. It's over.
Down. No
Yeah, hopefully parachute, 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 please. Ah, there it is. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Yay.
All that little stuff floating in the air.
Oh, that's the wadding. Oh, that's actually the radar
The radar.
foil for foil radar units.
The recovery crew
Yes.
will be on the way here now.
Beautiful. It worked perfect.
Yes, this is
Oh,
an
this-
excellent launch.
This is the first time we've had one with a camera where the parachute has worked. It should come down intact. It's not far from the launch site.
Within walking distance, actually. This
Yes.
is really amazing. Wow, do you think we'll get another
Fantastic.
burn today?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, we will try for at least 1 or 2 more.
I see the recovery crew now is on the way.
Yes. They're moving over the terrain.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Well, this has been an excellent launch.
Oh, indeed. We just have not had this kind of success. The only time we had any real success like this before was one where we didn't have a camera on board.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Yes, I do. We had a couple disasters, as I recall, when the rocket went straight up and straight down. But this has been a very successful launch.
Right. Mr. Combs is now picking up the launch vehicle off of the Desert 4 out here.
Yeah, it does look intact from here. It does look like there is no damage to it. Wow. Great excitement, folks. Big excitement. Something went through the sound barrier, it sounded like. Must not have been the rocket.
Did we launch this in Mach 1 or Mach 2 now?
Mach 2. Should we
Mach
use the
2.
next one in Mach 1?
Mach 2 worked fine. I don't see that there's any reason we might save Mach 1 for the antique. It's not as streamlined. It's aged.
It's true. Yes. Well, here they come back. We'll be able to see here real soon if any damage was done to the vehicle. I'm going to walk over here and see if we can determine if there was any damage done to the rocket. Was there any damage done to the
I
rocket?
am very happy to inform you that everything is in excellent shape.
Excellent, excellent.
Camera, rocket, parachute, everything. It was this awesome launch.
It was very exciting. Yes, it was.
It was exciting. The thing that impressed me is it went up.
It did go up and not down. Yes, yes.
It did. And I know you mentioned that earlier. There's a possibility it could go down.
Yes.
So as you were mentioning, it's very important how the clip leads were put in place. So
So I think we can get another burn out of this rocket easily. It's a tough old bird.
well, I'm very proud to be part of the recovery unit.
Well, thank you, Bill. We're proud to have you out here. Now, that sun is bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, well, stay tuned, folks, for the next exciting launch right here on Rocket Parade. Okay, folks, big excitement. The modified engine is now in place.
You might explain to the folks what happened here, because it was installed a few minutes ago, and there has been some changes made. So, Mr. Carpenter, what happened here?
Well, actually, I need to demonstrate here with an engine. This is an engine that you have seen from previous rocket parades. Get rid of that. Don't need that.
Sticky, isn't
Sticky, yes. And you notice it does have a nozzle. This is where the flame, the energy exits the engine to give the boost, the lift. On the other end of the engine is nothing. It's blocked off. There is nothing there. That's the end of the rope. What we do then is we have another stage that this engine then looks up into, and there's another engine like this in the other stage. Well, the other engine in this stage then needs to ignite to fire the second stage.
Obviously, it gets his ignition from the first
Yes,
rocket.
from the first rocket below it. Well, if there is no hole, no opening in the top of the rocket, there is no way to ignite the second engine that's in the second stage. So what we did is we drilled a hole, so to speak, into the top of this engine. And the debate was how far down to drill before hitting regular rocket fuel. But the range officer made the determination how far to drill. He has drilled the hole, so now we will find out.
Mr. Steffen, this is obviously a very critical drilling maneuver here, and that was the reason for the disagreement.
Some disagreement. If we did not drill deep enough, I feel that the material that is on top of the propellant would not ignite the second stage. So The first stage would burn, and it would fizzle out and fall off, and the rocket would just turn around and crash, because if the second stage doesn't ignite, the parachute will never come out, and it will just fall and crash.
Now that it's been fully assembled, what is your position? Is it too deep, or is it just right?
That remains to be seen.
Mr. Carpenter?
He seems to be non-committal. I feel that it is just right. I think we're going to have a successful launch, and the second stage will ignite, the parachute will deploy, and we will have a happy ending to this thing.
Now to the pad, and we'll see what happens.
We are now going to withdraw and launch this thing. Is the recovery crew ready?
You get the recovery vehicle up here in its proper place.
Okay, we need to move the recovery vehicle. I shall go to the launch console. Disaster has struck, folks. We have a disaster at the first magnitude. Oh my goodness, what happened, Mr. Grimm?
It appears that the screw has come
The
loose.
screw has come loose. Oh, I'm glad that didn't happen during the launch. We are now tightening up the screw. I would suggest we use the iron can.
Kind of the iron flower.
Let go of it here. It needs to lean this way slightly.
Oh boy, big excitement here, folks. The screw is now being tightened. As you saw, we almost had a disaster. Make sure that is good and tight. All right.
I'm going to use this.
The Swiss Army knife, once again, comes into operation. We do have needle nose pliers.
Something to fit in.
Oh, yes. We must put the screwdriver in the slot. Let me hold the deflection shield here for you.
Perhaps we should turn the platform around so it's against the hinge in this thing.
It seems to be fairly tight now.
I don't think it'll.
How is this is coming off, isn't it? Is this okay still?
Yeah, or
Our burning up
papers,
wire is.
okay.
Uh-oh. We have a
Go back
disconnect
there.
here.
Okay.
Disconnect. Back to the... Well, I'll bring the tape out here, and then we don't have to go all the way back. How's that? I shall bring in the tape. Big excitement, folks. We'll return in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. Oh, there, look at that go. And the second stage did not fire.
The first stage down right at us. It's going to hit.
Okay, first, second.
down. It's going to fire.
For a second, let me talk to the recovery team too here, just for a moment. Your name, please.
Bill Stinchcomb.
Bill, were you here? Did you found this just the way it is?
Yeah.
How? You did?
Yeah.
Okay. And your name?
Lane, sir.
Lane. What did you think about this?
That's terrible.
Terrible. Okay, thank you. We have two of the main principals here for this launch. Mr. Steffen, your comments on this.
It's just incredible. It actually drove it into the ground. None of them have done this before.
Look at this. We have slight damage on the second stage. It's going to be repaired. Not down.
It's for the
rocket will probably have to be retired.
curator of the museum.
Yes.
There's no way that the rocket repair materials you brought with you today can help this?
And not that. No, a Band-Aid won't help that. It requires much more than a Band-Aid.
There is no burning on the second stage.
Yeah,
Engine.
there
It's
isn't.
too far away from the first stage. Way up there. That's probably caused from the landing.
Right, it wasn't there before.
It slid, folks, halfway up this. My goodness.
Do we have any comments on the nose cone, which is stuck very deeply
Yes, the nose
in the
cone
sand
has
here?
embedded itself into the sand quite a ways. Shall I remove it?
Certainly.
It seems to be intact, folks. Truly amazing. The nose cone has survived. However, yes, there is no damage to the nose cone. Some damage to the upper stage, however. So I don't think we'll get another flight out of this today, since nothing fits anymore. So
Can
to end the rocket experiments for today.
that nose cone be used in another rocket, though?
Yes, the nose cone itself is undamaged.
So we have something left from 1976 that could fly again.
Indeed, and we leave a crater here in the desert to mark the landing. Indeed. Absolutely amazing.
Well, it seems like a very small tribute for Rocket Parade 1988, a little hole in the ground in the middle of the desert.
Oh, here we go. Well, this would tend to conclude the rocket launches for today, guys. What do you think? The bicentennial era
this
has come
one
to the
is.
end.
Looks like this one's finished.
This one is finished. Jim's rocket over here looks fairly intact. I think it's good for another rocket parade someday.
Right, still has film in it. Could be launched several more times.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I think we're going to have to do something with the old museum piece. It's rather had it. So as we fade into the sunset, once again here on Rocket Parade 1988, we shall give you the Rocketeer cheer. Up, up, and away!